Hey, gang, Jamie Aston, and we're back at the pond. We are back at the pond, and we have Bella with us. No kayak today. We're gonna just fish from the shore and see what's happening. So, you know how these live things go. We're just gonna do our thing. You can watch, tag along. Now I have some fishing poles with me right now, but I just got this little one I just pulled out of the trunk. We're gonna walk around here and get to some spots. We're gonna walk around this whole thing, and then we'll make it around that way. I think. I don't know. We might just do this way, but let me see. Let's see. I'm sure we can catch a fish right real quick. A brim or a bass or something like that. Probably right over here. So I'm gonna set you all up like that. Huh. Already got a pipe. Now, one thing we're gonna be doing is Bella, get over here. There are there are two million little bass in this pond. It won't be today, but another day I'm gonna come out here and catch a lot of shrimp for us. They got to go. All these baby tadpoles right here. Dang it! I hate to just horse fish in, but it's like these things. And this might be 8 pound test or something. But what we're gonna be doing today, I brought my catfish pole. I haven't caught a catfish out of here in years. So we're gonna. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It just chased all the way up. It's sometimes the fun of fishing in places where people don't fish much, and so they just hit. Sometimes you just need to hit, and then you can go fish places where it's just hard to catch fish that seem everything, things like that. So get over here, Bella. A couple more, then we'll bounce away from here. Oh yeah, they're just kind of staged up right there, waiting. Oh, wait, that's a good brim. That's a good mature brim right there. That's a good brim. It's a good brim. Okay, now we're just fishing with a Z-Man Crusties. I'm trying to tell you all, the Z-Man Crusties will catch anything. I've caught big bass, 5 pound bass, everything on these. They'll catch everything. You can't find them too often. You have to order them online, but they catch everything. One of my little secrets. That was a good brim. Hmm. I have a slight headache. Some days it's good to come out That's another good one right there. That's another good one right there. Oh my goodness. Oh shoot. Oh, let's go over it again. Hmm. Real must have some beds over here or something. Oh shoot. Good one hit. We're gonna go ahead and walk around this whole thing. Sometimes it's just so fun. One more cast. I always say that. One more cast. Seriously, watch this. One more cast. Oh, must be a bream. Oh, oh. Cool. Bella. Bella's gonna get kicked in the head. Leave it. Come here, Bella. Bella, right here. Right here. Stop. Stop. Bella, stop. Good girl. Sorry about that, girl. Sorry about that. Bella likes to start up stuff, and I don't need her getting kicked by the horse. Bella thinks she's bad. That was some good action. That was some good action. Let's what we're gonna do, I'm gonna set you all up, and man, it's been a minute since I fished this little bridge. Let's just fish this little bridge real quick. Hopefully Bella and the horse, neither one will get. Oh man. Yeah, it's hitting it. It's just tapping that thing. Oh, but it's probably live around. Look, Brown. Oh, yeah. It just fell off right there. I mean, it chased all the way to the front. We'll do one more over here. Should have worked that one a little bit slower because that fish came all the way up. We're gonna try to see if we can find some bigger fish in here today. Um, let me turn you all around. Let me get that one. It's a nice one. That's up the fishing spot. Hit it again. Give me a sign. Oh, shoot. Thank you. Go hit it. Ooh, I can dig it. sunfish. I don't think y'all can see. Green sunfish, one little piece of the action. They are just predators. They're anything. I probably should have got the kayak. I can go back and get it. Holy. Oh, man. Holy. That thing hurt. All right, one more. It's time to go to another spot. All right, one more over here, right behind me. All right, let's go. Let's go over here. Come on, Bella. That's actually a pretty good spot right there. We're gonna go ahead and go over here to open space and try to set up. All right. All right. Hope you all are having a good day. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's a good brim. It's a good brim right there. It's a good brim. Wow. Catch a little bit of everything on this thing, I'm trying to tell you. see the brim. They're good. Ooh. We just need to catch some good bass. Thank you. We just need to catch some good bass. I brought my knife. I was gonna maybe catch a little small brim, cut it up and try to get some catfish bait out of it. I don't know. What do you all do when you catching fish all the time? Do you just change up lures just because? You want more of a challenge? This thing right here will catch anything. Bella, no. She's over there getting in the mud and everything. Yeah, she will roll around and poop. Yeah, here. Bella, you're gonna get a bath. Do whatever you want. You're gonna get a bath. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Mm-mm-mm. I like a good brim fight. Oh my goodness. It's a good one. It's just a good one. Mm-mm-mm. Bella. Everyone loves to catch bass. I get it. I just put a picture up there showing you all that I still bass fish and catch big bass. But I just like to fish. Sometimes you just gotta get a hit. I start a new position at a new company next week. Well, I got one more week where I am. One step closer to buying an airplane. Right? And today we're brown fishing apparently. Look at that little brown right there. You can see it. All right, let's show what we got. That wasn't even supposed to happen. All right, so we have one spinning reel, a bass jigging. We got my catfish reel. That one's way overkill for here, but it was in the bag already from last week. And we got this one. Brought my little bag. I've never caught anything on these little gulp little catfish things, but I don't have any catfish bait. We're gonna just throw it out there to where it's deep. See what happens, doggone it. I haven't caught a catfish out of here in a long time. So this little bait stuff is old. I'm gonna put 2 of them on here. I mean, I'm really not expecting much on this. This is just for fun, for entertainment purposes only. Just something I just don't do. There's so much slate rock out here and stuff. Wow. There's so much slate rock and stuff where I am. Let's try to find dirt. It's hard to find. This is all gravel and rock over here. Well, they ain't gonna happen. So we don't know what's gonna happen. There's a break right there. Underneath that board. Man, I really wanna. That's what I'm doing. I put that rod right there. It's so much slate rock right here. It's just hard to do what it needs to do. So let's try out some stuff. Now we caught a lot of little bass right there. Okay, I mean little brim. And I suspect we're gonna catch a lot of brim like that. Fishing where we were fishing and things like that. So I wanted to fish with spinner baits today, honestly. We got a lot of little stuff in here. This is a Strike King. We're doing mini stuff today. This is a Strike King mini bleeding spinner bait. We have some doing a lot of micro stuff today. We got some mini chatter baits right here. Got a small S waver, like you know, I mean, the Haagen-Dazs, small Haagen-Dazs. So this is a small jerk baits right here. Even smaller jerk baits. So what this box is, this is my light tackle box, things like that. But light gear will still catch big fish too. Crossed my line. I forgot where I put it. Ooh, wee. I got a hit, but that probably scared away when I fell in. Dang it. See, this is fishing line or what? What is this? I know it's not my fishing line. It shouldn't be. Got awesome out here, but got hooks on it and stuff. You don't want to, of course. You fish farm ponds, you don't want to leave stuff out. This has always been one of my favorite spots right here to fish with braided baits. It's like a little shelf. It's kind of flat. Right where it drops off right here. Back to there. Catch some fish. It's fun. Let me forget what I'm fishing with today. The water's actually pretty clear too. Oh man. So I'm losing fish right now. I had two hits that I did not take care of. That's all good. So what we're doing, we're using white right now, but we might change the colors just real quick, and then because that lure that we were using was a dark lure. Now we're gonna try. We're using a little spinnerbait, the Micro Kings, but then we're gonna try spinnerbait versus chatterbait. We got a green chatterbait and a white one, just like we had in the spinnerbaits. Let's see which one is off. Not doing a dollar. Colors all over the place right now. Green, black, gray, blue, red, white, and blue. See, didn't do a doggone thing. So let's try the white chatterbait. Just we don't litter. I'm just leaving it right there for now. We don't litter. I hate when people litter. I go places and it's just garbage everywhere because people can't take their junk out. You know. Yeah, it's a little micro chatterbait. Okay. Just like that. Just like the Crusties will. Micro chatterbait will catch everything. I should have put a trailer on it. Look at that. A little fake catfish coming. But we could dig up some worms. Go with it. First cast. I'm sorry, y'all didn't get a chance to see. Boy, it's tiny too. It's tiny. Thank you. Get out of here. Boy, there's so many little bass in here. You're just joining in. We're just fishing. We're just fishing. That's all. I am determined this year to not only take these little bass out, we're going to catch them and put them on. We're going to take them to some other bodies of water. And to some, not, to some private places and stuff. Maybe put some in my dad's pond. But some places that I know need some fishing. Bass are kind of hard because it doesn't have all the other types of fish for it to eat. They're not going to get big either. So they're a whole bunch of old little bass. But let's see here. I'm determined to try to catch a big bass out of here. They're crappie, bluegill, green saltfish. Soft plastics they just win the day. You want to go out there with all this shiny stuff and everything like that. It's like hard baits and everything, and it's the plastics that win. And then some days it's the hard baits and the shiny stuff, and not the plastic stuff. But it did just rain, so that's enough of that color right there. Let's go ahead and finish the test strong. We'll use the green chatterbait. But white seems to be winning. White. White and silver seems to be winning. There's a green one right there. It's just a quick, unofficial. Yes, sir. That's a hit right there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We lost it. Good hit. Oh, the green chatterbait's already in. That's two hits. Guess we can't pull one in this time. Look at that. Pull the whole skirt off of the thing. Wow. Wait, God. Everybody wanted, fishing, cast, get some. Sometimes people get to fishing and get burnt. Going out there reeling, going out there reeling back. Getting a chance to get fishing. Catfish fishing out. Got the right stuff, it's all good. I'm really catfish fishing tonight. Around it's still raining. And the river's up kind of high. It's gonna be a last cast of this. Then I'm gonna try to see if we can. I might put a crankbait on. I didn't bring in these divers. What am I talking about? Just getting my running down in. Look, we're gonna turn around real quick and hit this dock. And I'm sure they'll let something to that. So let's do that. Come on, y'all. If you wish you were fishing, it doesn't matter if you say, Jamie, you can't fish. You suck fishing. You can't fish. I hate you. Give it a doggone like. You think you can do better than me. That's all I'm saying. You think you can do better than me. If you like the place, but you don't like the picture, like the doggone video. Right, Bella? If you like Bella, right? been doing this for a long time. We're trying to get back into doing videos again. And we got the same formula we used to. I didn't post it up to be YouTube famous. I got a job. I'm just sharing what I'm doing. You know, years ago I had back surgery in 2018. That's when I started watching Richard Gene and Fisher Machine. I always like watching Uncle Steve. I love watching Uncle Steve. He's still posting videos, not fishing videos, but I like watching Winky Doodles back when it was called Winky Doodles, you know. And but Richard Gene is the one I found when I had back surgery, and I said, dang, the man is putting up such good content. He fishes for everything. No one complains to him that he's catching easy brim or catfish or bass or anything like that. He goes and fishes for everything, and he's an excellent fisherman. You know, I'm planning on going down to Alabama once things settle down, driving on down to Gunnersville, whatever, taking the boat, seeing if I can't meet up with this guy, and then maybe going on to see Uncle Steve. You know, if I'm gonna drive to Alabama, might as well go ahead and go to North Carolina. But you know, they had such good content. I was like, man, what's the point? But the whole reason why I started posting anyhow was just to share. I throw a lot of fish back. The majority of my fish go back. And right now I got too many in the freezer. Just like deer meat, I fish and hunt to eat. But fish, oh yeah, dang, awesome. And hit it again. I mean, come on, let's commit to it or something, doggone it. But I'm not out here. I can show you. I guarantee you, anyone that asks me a question, I'll share whatever information I got. I always have. Show you how to do stuff, show you where to go. Hey, this is where I caught these fish at. The Bay Area, I put some people onto some spots. I don't hoard information. I don't hoard, skills. Share whatever I can. But I'm definitely out here claiming to be the biggest. Show you how to do it. Got all loud and everything. There was a feather on the water right there, and I made the feather move, and the fish just ate the feather, snatched it off the top. So yeah, we're done. It's a bunch of brim out here. We're gonna not done fishing. I want to catch some fish again. We can try some different things. I actually got a few other lures I want to try. But we're gonna go ahead and go back to this crusty real quick. But anywho, you know, I don't even like those type of people. That's why I love YouTube. I love YouTube more than Netflix and everything these days. I'm not dealing with corporate media. Um, I like to watch people. I like to support people. But some of my favorite stuff is not all this loud music. I mean, Richard Gene is about the only person I like, and he keeps his music at the end. And remember, go fishing when you can, cause it's good for you. And I got a headache right now, and I'm here to tell you, that's why I'm fishing. I got this. I got this. But his music's at the end and everything like that. And I love it. I don't got time for loud stuff. And I'm not need anyone to claim to be a pro, and I definitely don't even watch the pros. I mean, there are a few pros that I watch, but we sometimes watch Brian Latimer. Uh, I saw a video of Mark Daniels just the other day when somebody was mad at him for cutting him off or something like that. But hey, not that I don't support those guys, but hey, they're corporate and they're sponsored, doggone it. But they got me to live in too. And you can learn some stuff from them, but I like watching a lot of low-key people. And Richard Gene is very popular, but everyone loves him, and he's low-key as you can get. Really, truly is. I like to watch Intuitive Angler. That guy is just north of me. Might meet him one day, but he's a good guy. Support his stuff. I love watching his stuff. I like this guy, Tactical Bassing. They're like me. They love California. I mean, they have some of the best content, even though they are teaching you. They don't come in, hey guys, Matt Allen, tactical vaccine, and I'm gonna tell you why you need to be eating blah blah blah. How to fish or swim, Jake. Man, I can get their content every morning. Every morning. But they left California. We're down here, Tennessee area. They're just east of me. So I like watching them and everything. But again, you don't have a whole bunch of noise and all this other crap. And of course, you gotta watch Bama Bass. No one watches Bama Bass for fishing anymore. You watch them for that pond. Ooh wee. It's that pond and the 5 acre pond. Which really got me. This is my uncle's, and like I said, look at all these tiny bass up in here. We need to. I need to really. I mean, this could be a project. What do y'all think? Y'all want to see if we can turn this thing into a big bass pond? I mean, we need to probably stop. I'll pay for it myself. I think I'm gonna go ahead and we can stock this thing with some shad. We can come out here and get it tested, see if we can turn this thing into a big bass pond again. Where my uncle was living, he used to feed out here, and so that's when the catfish were everywhere and things like that, and we'd catch some decent bass. But now it's like, my goodness, it's just a bunch of tiny bass, and it's got a lot of food, so I don't know why. There are big crawfish in here. There are a lot of brim, as you can see, things like that. So I know there's got to still be some big bass in here. We just not find them. The little bass are just out running them. But it's so many little bass, and so where are they going? What's happening to them? They gotta get big, right? I don't think the ducks and the geese are eating them up. Actually, just eating them up and So, but that might be fun. That might be fun to see if we can turn this. Now, this is a pond that is just exclusive, it's private, and everything like that. But I got some little places down some of the oxbows that kind of hard to get to. Not too many people fish and everything like that. And just when I thought last year, I wore it out. Caught some good fish out of here. Last few times I've gone, hadn't caught anything. I felt real bad. But the thing is about oxbows, they change during the flood season. Oh yeah, that thing just hit it. They change during the flood season because the river get hot like it is right now. This is the flood season down there, and so they're getting fish or they're losing fish. Ooh, good one too. Green sunfish just don't taste good. They're fun to catch. They're very aggressive. Things like that. But their meat is very soft. I think we're about to put a crawfish. This crusties mimics a crawfish. I think we're gonna put a crawfish crankbait on and go to the deep end and see if we can't find some fish. But yeah, if you like this, I mean, maybe you're coming home from work, maybe you're driving in the car. You know, I know I'm not talking to you and giving you a bunch of content that you can, get some stuff from or something like that. Maybe you do like me sometimes, just want to turn something on. Oh yeah. Oh shoot, off that one. And just have somebody that's not too loud, not doing too much something that you're gonna miss. Like right now, if I catch a huge fish, I will come and make a bunch of noise, sound the alarm, everything like that. But we just catch a fish. Maybe you wish you were fishing on a Friday. Maybe stuck in traffic, maybe it's raining where you are, it just I'm gonna have to put it away and put stuff like that. It's like, nah, I just come on out here and fish. It's 7 o'clock. Oh man, we lost one again. That's the only thing about these collapsible rods. They're just not great for setting hooks at all. They really are. And it's cool in a bind, go fishing. But I like 4-piece rods when I really want to travel. 3-piece rods, closer to home. 2-piece and stuff like that. Keep in the toolbox. But this little collapsible thing, it gets the job done in situations like this. Just want to catch some fish. Oh, I think it done. Okay, I still got some legs on. My brother is coming from Germany. Oh man, I lost it. I swung it right in that case. We're just gonna break the line. Oh man, we might got it back. Let me see. I think the line is full. Yeah. So my brother's coming from Germany next week. So man, I can't wait to fish. He wants to fish with me and everything else, but that's when we're gonna do some good fishing. I might even take him hog hunting and kill a hog or something like that. Right, Bellers? What do you think? Let's try this bait real quick. A red crankbait. Red crankbait, and then we'll do I got this red spinnerbait I want to try too. Is it a spinnerbait or what is it? People, I got so many. Let me just tell some of you all, since some of you are watching, but it's a little red spinnerbait. I got a bunch of fishing gear, and I am going to be doing a giveaway very soon. And whoever makes a comment on this video, tell me what you think. And I'm going to give you 10 entries. Now, what are we giving away, Jamie? And some of y'all from the past might know I'm a brand ambassador for Stanley. And for many years, so I got a bunch of Stanley gear. Way before everybody was doing those Stanley Cups. It should have been me, but my dog Bree passed away that weekend. The last video we shot was some Stanley promo videos with the coolers back when it first came out, and the cup with the original logo, not the new one because it's way back then, 2018. And never posted them, never did anything. Anywho, I have a bunch of tackle fishing gear, and we have a couple of Stanley coolers. We're gonna be giving them away. The first giveaway is gonna be a cooler full of fishing lures that come from my stock. I have to show you all I got. I have crates of fishing gear in the package, things like that. I have a lot of stuff. And so we're gonna be giving it away. So whoever likes a comment, I'm guaranteeing you whatever number I come up with, you're gonna be 10 times more. 10 times more entries than whatever stock I do. Okay? Leave a comment. Talk to me. I'm not going to take any videos. You got to keep watching sometime right now. I'll take care of you. We still got that catfish pole sitting there. I think, no. Let me see. Let me do one more lure. You can't go wrong with like a chatterbait or something. You can't go wrong with a chatterbait. So we're gonna put the Haagen-Dazs on there. We're gonna put uh, we'll keep this green. No, we'll go to a white cheddar bay. I think I can't make my mind up. In fact, like man, these little lures right here. Oh my goodness, I used to catch so many on these little cheap things, and I'm fishing NorCal with that thing and just catching. Oh my goodness, it was fun. I still fish in Northern California whenever I'm out there. I have a lifetime hunting and fishing license for for California. Period. Lifetime hunting and fishing. Cost me a lot of money, but I put too much time fishing and hunting out there to let it go to waste. So means whenever I'm out there, and I usually take a hunting trip every year. I usually fish a few times a year, things like that. But and that's the same thing. When if I ever leave Arkansas again, the first thing I'm doing before I leave is buying a lifetime hunting fishing. But it's only $1,000 for both in Arkansas and California. It was like $5,000 to get the privilege to hunt and fish in California for the rest of my life. I hope my life is extremely long so I can get my money. If and when I ever have a child, the first thing I'm doing with my child is buying them a lifetime hunting and fishing license. And Lord knows I hope they live a lifetime. Oh man. A long, long life if I ever have a child. Oh goodness. It's that Haagen-Dazs first cast. It's the larger one, it's not even the small one. I should have put the small one on. But we're about to go around to the other side and see if we can't find some bigger fish. This one is weighted. The beauty usually with the Haagen-Dazs, though, for me, is a slower approach. I especially when you're fishing out in open water and you got a bunch of fish, bait fish out there, ball, everything else. Oh man, it's just something the most fun. Throw it in there and let it sit. It's gonna look like the slowest one in the bunch. That's what it's gonna look like. It's gonna look like the slowest one. And it swims so good. But this one has a weight on it, so I'm not working it slow because it's gonna sink a lot faster. Definitely lost some fish on this one. Quite interesting. I'll leave my catfish pole over here. Something here that I'm gonna have to run all the way back over here, or I'll be fishing it out of the water. So sun's gonna go down about 30 minutes. Then we got 30 minutes to fish. One of the first big bass. This is not a good crankbait rod right here. I just have it on here. Wrong rod. One of my first big bass I ever caught was on a crankbait. It was a large crankbait. I was fishing November 15th on my brother's birthday. We were fishing. Now, growing up, we couldn't fish on Sundays and stuff like that. I was supposed to work, I was supposed to hunt and everything else. Nowadays, I do, but I just snapping turtle or something that I shouldn't be fishing on that day. And as I was reeling it in, I was backing up like this. I was backing up from the water. And it was a big bass. Huge. I was fishing at the deer camp. And one of the guys at the deer camp, a lot of the guys, they were coming around and they were just like, wow. So one guy, this is back, in the 19th century. One guy had a Polaroid camera to take a picture of his deer and things like that, instant camera, right? So he took a picture of me and my big bass. First big bass. And I lost that picture. I wish I had that picture. The bass was so big I could fit my fist in his mouth. I've always had rather large hands. Get back going. In fact, we're not going to use that crankbait. We're going to go with this crankbait right here. Is actually a really good crankbait. Like, I haven't fished with it in years, honestly, but when I like something, I buy a whole bunch of them. And we didn't, there's no Academy Sports in California, so I bought a lot of these to take back to California. Man, I killed them. These are from Academy Sports. They're not expensive at all. And I got them in all the colors, but you can catch a bass, crappie, everything on it. They would tear the claws off of this thing. And really, you can work it slow. They swing quite well. This is just not a good rod to use. Just not a good rod to use. Put it out there. Great for kayaking. When you want to kind of dead stick, work it kind of slow. It does enough action. No need to burn this lures off. Just a slow lure. Let's go put this thing over. Point it to some deeper water real quick. I think we can get one on this before. I know on the other side. One hook is all it took. I used to see back in the day, you had that cat, one hook, one rod fishing. I don't know if he's still fishing. I never liked it. But, I remember the guys, I like to say the old school guys fishing. I think about people like that. But yeah, I used to cut this grass with my brother. Man, you just see this action. This thing moves very well. Let's try to get a fish on this shit. Oh, spinner bait. Wrong type of rod. over there eating grass. Come on, fish, let's go. I think we really are on the wrong side today. I can't believe the catfish Nipton showed up. Well, I can't believe it. It's been a long time since I caught a catfish. We are changing up the game. The Haagen Dazs, well, I mean, the other thing, we lost it, so I can't say anything wrong. Right, Bellers? Yeah, but nothing happened with it. There used to be some pretty doggone big catfish up in here. I think if we were fishing with the right stuff, we would get one. Let's try it. I need a fish, though. Let's see if we can dig up a worm or something under this log. Uh-oh. Exactly what we're talking about. There's a night crawler right there. Let's put this thing on this catfish rod. And put it back out there. Now I just threw that worm on the ground. Let's see if I can find it before it goes back in the ground like it was trying to do. Now this is overkill. I don't want anybody saying the doggone thing. Wow, I got this doggone pole out here. This thing is overkill for this environment. But now Brim might find this thing and just rip it apart. So we'll thread it on there just a little bit. Hopefully we're gonna put this thing in a spot where Brim aren't. See, this is why fishing, if I was homeless or something like that, I had problems, I'm not gonna be on the street. I never understood it since I was a kid. Like, why am I gonna doggone be on the street begging for money? Yeah, Jamie. People go to California because like the weather's good or something. Shoot, I'm coming to the country. Shoot, I'd be sharecropping or something before I'm gonna be out there begging for money. Hey, let me be on the back of your property, off your property, you know, alongside some river or something. I'm fishing. Now, granted, I'm gonna hopefully still have skills, you know, where I don't that situation. But I'm just saying, I am going to be fishing. We put 3 night crawlers on here. Let's see. We're gonna, man. I kind of want to go to that far end. It's deep over there, but we're going to just kind of put it out there and see. Might get some brims next week. Brims, I hate brims. But might get some brims out there. That's not where I want to put it. But it is what it is. Let's turn the drag up or something. Turn the drag down so if they start pulling, they start pulling. Yeah, that's what we'll do right there. And you know, again, thank you all for watching. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna fish with this stuff. So again, what do y'all think? I want to try to see if we can turn this to a big bass pond just for experiment. Let's stock it with some bait fish and shad. We got a bunch of little bass in here. Some good brim. Start treating it like Bama Bass. We can do it every Friday. We do a live video here. So we got crappie in here. Bluegill. Boom. That's a good spot. Not the right rod for a crankbait. I think if there's anything down there at that bottom, that night crawler, we should have enough scent on it. That catfish. Bait, and we should get something. You're missing all that beautiful shoreline on the other end. I know, right? Board. Getting out of the water. Getting out of the water, so start hitting night crawlers on it every now and then. Come on, catfish, let's go. Give me something. All right, that's a dog thing. Let's put the Haagen Dazs back out here. It's about time. We gotta get some. Sometimes the way I fish, I reel in with only two fingers, index and the thumb, and I reel real light. Sometimes I just want to feel it. Depending on the type of rod, this one got a little bit too much flex in it. But I'm feeling so stuff. Surprised we had that problem. This one's weighted. I don't really like a weighted Haagen Dazs, especially in the thing about 20 feet deep. Um, I usually like it just with the doggone. Let the weight of the Haagen Dazs and the hook. That's all you need to take. That thing seems kind of fast. And so I don't have one that I want rigged up with me right now. So we'll try something else. I thought I brought it with me. I tell you what, we're gonna go on native red head. Those red jig heads do the thing. Bella's over here watching the geese. Geese and the ducks. Where I used to fish in that rig was, I mean, literally, you go as slow as you can. You put that thing in there. Now, summertime might not be, but I mean, you can get fish. I put that thing in there, let it hit the bottom, and I wait. Sometimes, see, that's why, I gotta go back to the ways I used to do things. Sometimes you get over fixated with new techniques, new technologies. It's like fishing with live scope. Yeah, we got all that stuff, but I just really make it days like this. They learn how to bamboo cane hold. That's all I'm using. Like a challenge. They want to use this content. Every time I go out fishing with light line, I'll catch a big bass or something. Can't help. That's what fun is, though. I mean, that's what old school back in the day fishing was. I used to read Field and Stream and everything. Oh, this old man caught an 80-pound catfish, 10-pound test, took him 4 hours. Where's the finesse? Everyone now fishes with 80-pound test braid, and they're just ripping fish in, slinging them in the boat and everything like that. Make it sound like God was cool today. Because again, I mean, if you know my channel, I sold a lot of breezy boxes for fish finders, Garmin, Moran, Umber, and I use the ice boat. I've had both the LVS 32, 34. I got the Lowrance active thing. Come on, golly. So I'm not gonna say I'm all anti these things, but doggone it, man. Sometimes it's just fun to not use half of this stuff. Oh, yeah, that's a nice brim. It's a good mature brim right there. You can't help it. Sometimes you catch brim on that rig and stuff. It's a good one. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, you know. So I'm not saying I'm anti all that stuff, but yeah, you know, sometimes it's just nice to not challenge trout and go fish. You never see Richard Jean fishing with anything like that. He got an old black and white fish finder on his doggone tin boat, and he'll go out there and wear them out. And that's why I still use my black and white fish finders on my little boat, on my kayak. You know, my live scope thing is not permanently mounted. Uh-oh, there you go. Hit it again. It is, oh my goodness, it was on there. Little bass. I'm talking about horse them in, but you can't help a horse these little tiny bass that's in this place. Um, there you go. But, you know, fish with that little stuff, catch them. There's an art. You know, fly fishermen back in the day, it's like if you mountain bike, you know, you got the roadies versus the mountain bikers and stuff like that. But the roadies are extremely snotty. You know, I'm gonna pay $5,000 save an ounce. And it's not that they're like in a lot of times, not everybody. There are some super athletes, but a lot of times these guys not like they're in better shape than you. They're just they're gearing. It's the technology and the gearing. A lot of times mountain bikers a lot of times a lot stronger. You know, we're not gonna do 100 yards. Now I like to ride both styles, but you know, and that's why I think people should just do a little bit of everything. So you take the snob out of it and go back to having fun. You know, go back to just having fun. You know, and that's why sometimes it's good just to be on a cheap little bike having fun. You know, it's not about how much you're paying. It's not about what you have. Go out there and go fishing. Go do whatever it is you're gonna do and have fun. A lot of times I have a lot of crowd, and that's what it ends up being. It's a lot of crowd, it's a lot of distraction. Sometimes you just need to come back and go fishing. So I guarantee you, this is still more fun than not now. So you know, you don't have time. You think brim or easy? Yeah, you can put a worm on it. Shoot. Be surprised how many big bass I've caught on a tiny cricket or a little red wiggler worm at the bank. Bass aren't hard to catch either. Nothing hard about catching a bass. Shoot. It's all about being where they are. If they're there, they're gonna hit it. But just fish. I don't knock people for catching things. I mean, if you watch some of my old stuff, just in the ditch catching little tiny little fish not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. I'm always finding little tiny fish in the water. I haven't posted this one video, but I call these little catfish. I put them in this little pond. I don't know how they're doing. But I also call it the smallest bowfin I've ever seen. Like most bowfin, when you catch a bowfin, you catch big ones, at least a foot long and stuff. Well, I caught this little one about 6 to 8 inches, and I put it in a body of water where I know it's gonna have a good life being a predator. But if I would have left it in the ditch over the summer, it was gonna die. Like everything in there, the water eventually evaporated. So I got what I could out of it, put it over into other bodies of water. That was a fun day. It was a very fun day. And then lately on the weekends, I've been going back bass fishing. I'm going to this lake that's got big bass in it. And so that's why, like today, it's like this is okay. Tomorrow, Sunday, I will be back at that lake targeting big bass. Like I just went there last weekend. We caught a lot of bass. Didn't catch anything big like the other ones. So, you know, oh yeah. Dang it. What's wrong is this hook is bent up. So I took this rock earlier trying to crush it back down. I was fishing years ago in NorCal, and same thing was happening. I was missing so many fish. I'm like, why am I hooking up and can't bring them all the way to the kayak? And it's because the hook was not just bent, it was broke. It was no hook on there. It was just enough to stick up. And yeah, sometimes I just like doing this after work. Sometimes I go fishing at work on my lunch break. I go down to the Arkansas River and go fish for a little bit, dressed up and everything for the office. But I keep rods with me in the vehicles, so sometimes you just gotta get it in. This last year, honestly, I shot my first buck. I took the day off. I took that Friday off to go hunting, and man, it was a bust. And so I was like, shit. So that next Monday or something like that, I was supposed to go back to the office, but I decided not to go. That's when I shot my buck. The day that was supposed to be the good day. I have a rule with me with hunting. Days I think are going to be good days probably aren't. And they usually aren't, but you go anyhow. Days that you think are going to be bad days to hunt, do not miss. You need to go. Those are the days that I have seen my bucks. Things like that, whether it's on camera or I've been there. Like, just the bottom line, just go any and every time you can. It's hard for me to turn it off. And it's got started like that. Now I used to come, back in the day, I used to come from California to Arkansas just to go fishing in the summertime. I like August when it's real dry. And stayed for about a month or so, but then that just went away. It was like hunting season. Once I started hunting in 2017, 18, man, I gotta come in October, late October, November. Honestly, try to come twice, September, October, November. But lately, since I've been here, I always get my bucks in October. Like the week of my birthday is when I'll get my bucks. It's been like that for the last few years. How Bella? Bella, she went hunting with me for all this whole season. She was hunting with me, just like we're fishing right now. Just like she's cool and not barking. There's a horse and stuff out here. She doesn't bark at the deer, the hogs. Ooh yeah, she doesn't bark at that stuff. She she'll kind of look slightly growl if anything. Let me know if she sees something. I know I'm gonna get you out of this maze. Don't worry, dude. Where's the hook at? There you go. This is about the only body of water I would float to in Arkansas. I am not float tubing in a lot of these places with these snapping turtles, water moccasins, alligators, and who knows what else. But I would get in here with my float tube. As I say that, there's a snake crossing the water right here. Probably just a water snake. Probably just a water snake. But there it is. I'm right here at the shore. Just last week I had a few snakes. I mean, right now they're just kind of aggressive as they come out. Turkey hunting season, everything else. These snakes, there's a big one right there. There's two of them. That's a bigger one. Crossing the water right there. Again, probably just a water snake. But yeah, they get kind of aggressive in this time of year. And I'm just sitting there at the shore. You know, I usually don't try to hit them or anything. we cast right in front of it. We almost got it. It's just cruising around that dock. There's two of them right at the dock. I'm getting hit right now. Dang it, missed it. But two of these snakes are right here at this dock. I don't know if the other one's looking for the other one or what. But it's chasing, and the other one's right there. Yeah. Bella, come here. The last time I went fishing, no, it wasn't. Next to the last time, before my brother moved to Germany, we went fishing here for the last time before he moved, and he killed this snake out here. I don't kill snakes, dude. Golly. Dang it, lost it. Lost it right there. I usually don't kill snakes. I've never killed a snake ever. Like, sounds weird. I know everyone hates snakes, but I've never killed a snake. I usually just let them be. And I've had snakes that like rattlesnakes. Like, maybe that's good karma because I've almost been bitten by a few rattlesnakes, literally. And they didn't bite me. They just rattled and everything else. And I didn't kill them. I could have. But they spared me. Shoot, every time I go hunting in Northern California, it's rattlesnakes. Just they're everywhere. They are everywhere. I see more rattlesnakes in NorCal than Arkansas. I've only seen like two here. Come here, Bella. Those geese. Bella's about to get beat up by some geese and some ducks. Got these snakes out here. Sometimes it's like it's fun to say, let's spot the frog that's making all that noise. That snake is crossing the whole doggone pond right there. It's 4 ducks. No, it's 5 ducks and 2 geese. Bella think. This has always been one of my favorite places. Oh, this is the life. Come on, hit it. Hit it enough where I can catch you. I got these little tiny micro net rigs too. I can't believe nothing has hit this doggone night crawler out there. That snake is coming this way. Y'all want to go look at it? It's coming to the shore. You know, sometimes you gotta be thankful. Sometimes people, you're so afraid of what you see. It's not what you see. That snake showed us, right? It's right there. It's what you don't see that's the issue. It's the bear, it's the coyotes or whatever else that you're afraid of that you don't see that you got the problem. Mm-hmm. Oh man, we lost another bass right at the shore. It's this hook. This hook is not acting right. Yeah, it's trying to chase these doggone ducks and stuff. The ducks stay back with the geese right here. All right, let's sorry about that. We're gonna start packing up, start preparing for, leaving this place. So let's get our garbage up, things like that, and try to pick out a couple of last lures to use. Dang it, that hook hurt. Now, really, this little Haagen-Dazs is not bad, but I don't have any mini net. No, let's see. Nope, I don't have any mini net rigs with me. Those would have been nice. Let's see, what do I have? What can we rig up for the last haul? I like that lure, but I don't think that's gonna do it. Yeah. Just need one of these two lures, honestly. I'm disappointed in the catfish. Bella, what did you not do? I told you. Make sure we caught some fish. You were supposed to find. This is Bella's bag right here. When I go hunting and stuff, Bella gets up in this bag. I know, I'm sorry. Nope. What's in here? Oh, I think you must be. Hold on, let's try it again. She knows her bag. All right. Let's try it again. I think you were stuck in one of the little pockets or something. What's wrong? She tried to get mad at me, but I get it. Something was hurting. Okay? I think that harness is getting caught up. All right. All right, we're gonna fish just for a last second as we get up out of here, like always. I just can't turn it off. You don't turn it off until it's over. And it's not over until it's over. Most people can't stand fishing with it, though. I'm never ready to go. Never ready to go. catfish. I just can't believe this. There is no reason for a catfish not to have hit this thing. Something that I hit this thing. Night crawlers and everything on here. Where'd it go? Try something different real quick. We're gonna let that. Try to make sure the snake don't get in my bag, man. Let's see if we can't get. While that thing is happening like that, let's see if we can't find a fish or two. I can't turn it off. I'm trying to. Look at those ducks. Come on, catfish, let's go. Maybe after all these years, there's just no more catfish. Maybe. Come on, hit it again. I'm getting some little taps on this thing. A lot of times fish, they see your stuff. They just don't want anything to do with it. Make it wiggle a little bit and sit there. Sometimes they go ahead and investigate it. They're like, what is this thing? If you just make it sit there and just kind of wiggle it. Yeah, we got fish on that other side just doing their thing. Last time the fish were on the other side. Some good fish. The crappie were all on the other side, things like that. It's crazy. And that's what we should do. We should just walk back on the other side. And I think that catfish rod would have got a little bit of action on it. Oh man, must be some brim in this net rig. Years ago, I started doing net rigs for brim, but I was using a double hook. I put a little thread line on the tail of the net rig. I'll put a hook on the end of it for these light bites to just grab the tail. Had a doggone. I was gonna make a video on that one. Well, I did make a few videos of that. Man, I just kept it to myself. Yeah, you're hitting it. Oh, dang it. Burger tonight. It's getting kind of late. Huh. Yeah, that's a good little hit. Little tap. Come on, fish. water boots. These little cheap little $20 rubber boots. They never leak on. But you buy those hunting boots that are supposed to be waterproof, things like this, and they will leak on. That's fine. Time I had a bat. That was a bit. It was fun. I mean, it's weird to not get a catfish to get on that line. There used to be so many catfish in here, you couldn't catch anything but catfish with bass lures and everything. They would just hit it. So maybe there are fish left. Not mad about it. There were too many of them. But there should still be some good ones sitting back somewhere. It might be. There should be some good ones in here. I'm gonna get one day. I'm gonna find it. I don't know when to turn it off. Probably too dark. Anywho, I don't think we're gonna get a catfish on this thing like I was hoping. So we're gonna go ahead and pack it up. We'll turn it off now. Thank you all for watching. If you're watching, if you did whatever, definitely appreciate it. Leave a comment, leave a comment, leave a comment, leave a like. Last time I'll say if anyone is still there, I'm giving away a Stanley cooler full of fishing lures. Leave a comment. I will put you in the entry, and I'm going to give you 10 times the amount of entries as everyone else when I announce this contest. But it's going to be a Stanley cooler full of fishing lures. So when I announce it, you'll know, but you will be interested or entered. So just leave a comment. Tell me what's up. Do you like it? What do y'all think? You think I should stock some shad in this pond? Let's try to do like Bama bass and make it like, you know, try to make it into a big bass pond or what, you know what I mean? But anywho, thank you all for watching. Jamie S. now. Okay, Jamie S. now. Leave a comment, please. Leave a comment for the contest. Let's see how we can turn this thing off. Let's see what we gotta do. Let's see here. There we go.